All right. Last time everything was plus plus. Now we're throwing in some negatives. It all starts off the same. This is 1 times negative 80, which is negative 80. Now, when you put it in the calculator, don't put in negative 80. Just put in regular 80. And I'm going to give you the factors for these. So it's 2 and 40, 4 and 20, 5 and 16, and 8 and 10. That's it. Now, here's the thing. You always take the first sign. The first sign is positive. So that tells me if you do it this way, all the larger factors will be positive. But that's negative 80. A positive times a positive is a positive. We know these have to be positive, so we have to change the smaller ones to negative. Make the smaller ones negative, okay? Now, a negative times a positive is a negative. We do our sign check. Now, this is where it goes back to what we did. And you can take your calculator and add all of these together. You're trying to find the two factors that add up to positive 2. It's negative 8 and 10. So your answer would be x minus 8 times x plus 10. There's your answer right there. That's it. Let's look at number 12. We've done 16 today. This is 1 times 16, which is 16. So the factors start with 1 in the number, 1 and 16, 2 and 8, and 4 and 4. Those are your factors. Now, this sign tells you what the larger factors, the first one always tells you what the larger factors are going to be. So we have to make the larger ones negative. Just like that. We make the larger ones negative. Now, do your sign check. A positive times a negative is a negative, but the 16 is positive. So once again, we have to change these to negative. Because what's a negative times a negative? Positive. So now, we need to find the two factors that add up to negative 8. Take your calculator. You can put in negative 1 plus negative 16, and you'll see. You can do each one of these. But the two factors that add up to negative 8 are negative 4 and negative 4. Now, here's the thing. Y'all would write it x minus 4 times x minus 4, right? But you can write it like this. X minus 4 squared. It's a perfect square. Um, I don't know if Get More Math will take it. I would stick with this. But on the STAR test, you're going to see it like this. Because x minus 4 squared means x minus 4 times x minus 4. Okay? All right. Let's look at 13. This is 1 times negative 15, which is negative 15. Start with 1 and 15. Remember, when you put in your calculator, do not put it in as negative. It will mess it up. Now, here we go. 3 and 5. And that's it. Now, this sign tells you that the larger factors are going to be negative. So we make those negative. Now, a negative times a positive is a negative. And we got negative 15 up here. We're good. Our signs are good. Now, which two factors add up to negative 2? 3 and negative 5. So our answer here would be n plus 3 times n minus 5. There's your answer. All right. Let's look at this one. This is 1 times negative 56. So it's negative 56. Do not put negative 56 in your calculator when you're finding the factors. 1 and 56. All right. So that'd be 2 and 28, 4 and 14, 5 doesn't go, 6 doesn't go, and 7 and 8. Now, somebody besides Ileana, tell me, what does that first sign tell you? What does it tell you? Nobody knows? The which ones? No. Yeah. The larger factors are going to be positive. This dictates what the larger factors are going to do. You can't change it. There's no going back. So what do we need to do with the smaller factors? What do we need to do? Make them negative. Because a negative times a positive is a negative. Now, here's the thing. We need to find the two factors that add up to what number? 1. Which two factors are they? Negative 7 and 8. All right. So, here we go. That would be r minus 7 times r plus 8. That's your answer right there. Let's look at number 15. This is 1 times negative 10. So we got negative 10. Do not put in your calculator as a negative. 1 and 10 and 2 and 5. That's it. That's it. Okay. See if you can finish it from there. Get your signs correct. Okay. All right. The larger factors are going to be positive. That's a negative number, so we have to change these to negative. Which to add up to 3? Right there. So this would be v minus 2 times v plus 5. That's your answer. Try number 16. We've already written the factors of 16 up in the on number 12. So y'all already have the factors for that. All right. 1 times negative 16 is negative 16. You already had the factors, 1 and 16. Don't bring the signs along with them. 2 and 8 and 4 and 4. All right. The larger factors are going to be positive. So when we do our sign check, we have to make the smaller ones negative because that's a negative 16. Negative times a positive is a negative. Now, which two factors add up to 6? Negative 2 and 8. So it's x minus 2 times x plus 8. Try number 17. Try that one. The only factors of 3 are just 1 and 3. All right. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 and 3 should make the larger ones negative. But that's positive. You had to make both of them negative. And they do add up to -4.